హలో నమస్తే సో నేను రాజేశ్వరి ప్రసాద్ సో వీళ్ళ గురించి నేను కన్నడలో చాలా మంచి థింగ్స్ నేర్చుకున్నా బట్ ఐ ఫర్గాట్ ఇట్ సో బట్ స్టిల్ వాట్ ఐ మీన్ టు సే ఇస్ ఐ హ్యావ్ 3 బ్యూటిఫుల్ రోజెస్ ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ మీ ఇన్ విచ్ 2 రోజెస్ ఆర్ లైక్ బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఎప్పుడు అంటుంటారు ఎవరైనా 2 girls cannot be best friends but I've been following their Instagram, I've been following them and they are like such good friends and the other person I think has my heart a little. I took one picture with that guy and I keep posting it every time that I get a chance. His birthday, you know, anytime that movie releases and everything, I have full hearts and full heart for Rakshith Shetty. So I am revealing to you 3 beautiful people that I know and that I know through Instagram and social media and through your movies and everything. And I know that you 3 are extremely talented. So firstly, let me wish you like I'm really happy and I'm really proud that you won the national award. It's a well-deserved award for me. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And it is lovely to see you there, you know, holding that national award. It feels like, you know, somebody who is so well deserved. Enta correct person ki oka award ochindi ani. So that's lovely. And you guys, all the best for the awards that you're going to receive in the future because I'm so sure. And so hi, and I have watched the movie. I've loved it. More than loved, నేను ఏం చెప్తా అంటే నేను అది యాక్చువల్లీ ఒక రోజు మొత్తం షూట్ చేసి ఐ వాజ్ బిజీ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అండ్ దెన్ ఐ థాట్ ఒక మంచి మూవీ పెట్టుకొని పడుకుందామని I put the movie, okay? I couldn't sleep. I didn't know what I should do. So like I was just sad, you know, like it's not that it's not a great feeling because that is also a great emotion.
Yeah,
so
right,
to be able to
exactly.
generate comedy enta kashtam, to be able to feel loved after a movie enta kashtam, to be able to feel whatever you have made me feel ante kashtam. So I understood that and I was not able to, you know, like happily go to sleep. I was thinking about how many ways other people might have just been in such situations where we won't even know. Easy money looks very, you know, charming, very nice and you can easily get it. Kani, with every move that you were taking in the movie, you know, like an old auntie who watches serial, okay? I'm telling, why is Priya not telling? Arre yaar, why is he doing this? Arre, cheppachada. Yen itle istunaru. So I was like an auntie who is nicely sitting and watching a serial, okay? I was so involved in it. Before I knew, my friends were like, relax, they know, they already shot it. It is over. Your shouting will not help it. Don't do overaction. I'm like, arre, shit, why is she not telling? Arre, she's the girlfriend, how can she not tell you? She took the money also. Why is she doing this? So I was like, all of this. So you could make me feel involved in your story. It's brilliant. And the fact that there is a side B is also very interesting. So after watching it, you know, ఇది చాలా మంచి బేట్ అందరికి ఎందుకంటే if you watch that side A, you will definitely watch side B. And the people now, so because there is side B, they'll want to know what happened in side A.
Right.
So they'll go watch that again.
Right.
So I think this is a beautiful strategy to make us get to the theaters. So initially when I watched you guys, I had like a million questions. You know, I was telling like how I was watching and everything. So idanta pakkan pedte, have you ever heard of a story that was this moving in your real life? ఎప్పుడైనా ఇలాంటి స్టోరీ విన్నారా ఎవరైనా you know somebody has gotten into a situation like this or somebody did this for you know same cause like Manu ఇలాంటి స్టోరీస్ ఎప్పుడైనా విన్నారా? Did something like this move you ever?
No, I have a friend, not a sacrificing story like this, but I have a friend couple who are married now.
Okay.
And when they were in college, I know that, you know, one guy was studying in Bangalore, the girl was studying in Mysore, and she used to take like she used to finish her college every day. She should take train, go meet her boyfriend. Morning she should take again a train, go back to Mysore, sleep for 1 or 2 hours, go to the college. She has done this for 3 years.
So she was in the hostel?
She was in the hostel, yeah. She used to live in the hostel. So that is very beautiful. Like, you know, every day she used to travel to Bangalore and travel back. So their stories, they have more like this. That's very beautiful.
Why didn't he go once?
I'm sure he has also done a lot of things.
Okay.
But in this situation, probably she only had to travel every time.
That's sweet, but okay, that's really sweet. My mom would have given me 59 missed calls each night.
No, even, all that happened in this story also. Yeah. So there are times when her parents got to know, and then she was told not to. So she was told to. She had college till 3:30 in the afternoon every day. So she used to travel by 4. She should leave to Bangalore. then after that, her parents got to know she was supposed to give them call at 6:30 once she entered the hostel. So then she started traveling at 7 o'clock.
Nothing can stop love.
Yeah.
Lovely. So they're married to each other.
Yeah.
And have you ever heard of some crazy love story or a crazy Manu kind story?
I mean, perhaps not. No, the funny thing I think is a lot of relationships have these moments, and I think even in our film, that's the thing that Hemant Karus tried to celebrate. The little things that couples do when they're in love. It can be the two of them, celebrating a dream about the house they want, which is a very mundane thing that a lot of couples have done. Or it can be to the other extent that Manu does, of taking that terrible opportunity to earn for his life with his girl. So I think there are lots like that. But if you're referring to like personally, have I heard? I come from an army background, and it's a very difficult life for couples. So I've heard lots of stories there.
Also, it's very difficult for other guys to like you. Knowing that you're from an army background, so they'll be like, it's difficult for them also. Take that brave step.
There are two guns right there in the background. You can't see it.
Be careful. We got those commandos.
So for you, Chaitra.
Yeah, like these simple college love stories that I have come across. It's so a lot of my friends have they were dating in college and they've gotten married. Like you usually think, okay, this is just a phase, probably this will not go anywhere, and then now you see the same people getting married. It's like, oh, lovely. It'll carry for a long time, and then you want to stick to the same person and all this. Because I was a person who's like, how can you love one person like that? Like, how is that commitment? But when you see such things happen around you, it's like, this is so cute. And it's normal, like most of the time we glorify it in cinema, and it's all, somebody dancing for you, singing for you, and then doing a lot of, like larger than life things. But here it's very simple. It's just that getting, a cup of coffee from a coffee shop and then telling, what, I missed you, where were you, something like that. So all these stories around me, yes, of course.
So all the three characters that are in the movie have the same point, or you have something in common, that is love for your partners, like extreme love and everything. So but is there any connect to your real life to the character of Manu, and you to Priya, and you to, what's your character called? Surabhi. Okay, and Chaitra to Surabhi. What is that one similarity of your personality to Manu's, and yours to Priya's, and yours to Surabhi's?
I'm 100 or 0% in real life. So Surabhi is also like that. She's there or she's just not there, and she loves very passionately, and me too. Like as Chaitra, I want to give it all. If I'm with them and I like them, I want to without any hindrance, I love them. And I don't doubt their intentions at all unless they prove me wrong and they want to actually hurt me. I'm just all there. I don't double think what they are thinking, what their intentions are. So I just give it all. So Surabhi is also like that, I believe. At least I perceived it to be like that so that I could emote better. Although she comes from a different background and has a lot of baggages in life, she is willing to put herself again through that process, and she also trusts people, or be friends with people, something like that. So when you see the film, you'll understand how vulnerable she is as a person also, though she is a very sturdy and a strong woman. So that part, I think I'm also like that. So I could bring a lot of elements from that part, so that
because it comes naturally to you.
Comes naturally to me. And also, like the plus point is, if at all I got to play a man's role, then probably I should think a lot of things. But I get to play another woman, another body. But add these small things so that it will just elevate her performance more, so that Chaitra can contribute to that part.
And Priya, your similarity.
Both share the same face. No, I think about that a lot, because Priya is she's such a constant character, and I think the kinds of things she goes through for Manu are so difficult. That constancy in love. So I don't know if I have that in me. Luckily, I've never had to test it out. But I think the one trait that we might share is to be able to survive really difficult things, like emotionally intense things. I think we both have that ability to sort of survive things, grieve them, and then find our way back to, like a happy life.
And Rakshith Garu, Meeru.
So Manu, I think he trusts everyone, and probably that quality is there in me, because I do trust everyone.
That easily, as like
in the sense, I do not first of all judge. So that doesn't strike me. I mean, it doesn't come to me.
అంటే వీళ్ళు మోసం కూడా చేయొచ్చు అనేది మీకు అసలు స్ట్రైక్ కాదు.
No, I think,
like
whatever comes from their mouth is what I believe. I believe that is what is true inside them also. For me, it becomes very difficult to think that they have something inside, but the way they speak is different. Yeah, that how can somebody do that? How is it even possible? So that's how I think so, and I think Manu is also like that.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, he's very selfless. So he's not a selfish guy.
Correct.
Although in a sense, in the film, he wants to have he has a beautiful dream, and he wants to spend a good life with Priya. So he does a lot of things, but he does it out of selflessness only. And also he's very sacrificing.
So ee cinema చూడడానికి అసలు tell one reason for people why they should watch this. I know people like me who watch Side I have to watch because we want to know what is going to happen. కానీ అసలు ఈ సప్త సాగరాలు దాటి అనే సినిమా అసలు చూడాలి అంటే ఒక one big reason that you are going to give the public.
In the sense, see, we all as human beings, we all carry a lot of emotions inside, right. And in today's date, we are scared to express it. In the sense, for somebody to cry, it's difficult in today's date. But crying is very beautiful, to be frank, because it actually lessens your burden.
Right.
So now, if you're scared to cry on your own because of your own emotions, then probably you should go to a theatre.
Come, we've made a film. You can cry.
Yeah.
It's public.
But then again, that cry is also it's a beautiful emotion which comes out of you, and all your internal stored things can come out. It doesn't mean that it's a very tragedy film. You will still have a smile on your face when you're crying because it's beautiful. So yeah. And probably when it comes to what you call as love, and in today's date, it's very diluted, right? People don't know what is love.
Yeah.
We think that we are in love.
Yeah, right.
But are we really? Because love is very unconditional.
Yeah. And you tell me your reason why people should go watch.
I think Rakshith has given us like a very philosophical reason about the themes of the film. But if as someone who appreciates cinema, if I were to give a reason, I think it's a film that has been made technically very, very beautifully, and that is something that will only further your experience of the theme of the film. So every single, it's one of those films where you can watch it once just for the pure emotion, like you were referring, about feeling what those characters felt. It's a difficult feeling, but you're feeling it. You can watch it once simply for the cinematography, because the cinematography is also telling you the story. You watch it once and just focus on the sound design. That's also telling you the story. So I think in that sense, our director and our team has really focused on pushing every boundary of cinema making. And I think that that's a very exciting prospect for people who love cinema.
Lovely. And you?
Being an audience for their side A, and to be a part of side B, like I've seen their journey, and then it's paused somewhere, and then now it's continuing. So I am very curious to see how this journey goes, and because I've also acted, I know that these characters, they complete a circle. There is a transformation to each character. After 10 years, and then probably the story, I don't know how long it will continue in the story. So after 10 years, they're all starting off from somewhere, and every character that you saw in side A is there in side B, and they have their own journey, and then there's Surabhi also coming. So what are all these characters doing, and how are they connected, and how will the story end, is something that I am looking forward to, and it's beautifully done. Like she said, technically it looks like a poetry, and especially the performances, Manu and Priya, and so many other favorite characters of mine that was inside A. So all these things I'm excited to watch, because they've put in so much effort, and you can actually see how they've transformed themselves. Like the Manu and Priya that you fell in love with inside A, and when I saw them inside B, they're just magical. And as artists, like as I speak, I have goosebumps, because I know how they've performed. Like an artist, I would love to see their performance.
I'm seeing those goosebumps.
And since you guys have been doing interviews, promotions చాలా ఎక్కువగా చేస్తున్నారు కదా, how tired are you guys? Just tell me.
You can see it on my face, bro.
Yeah, because I can actually see that you have you're sleep deprived and you're working like so hard.
I don't know about you two. I'm exhausted, but I could talk about this movie for the next 7 years.
Yeah.
You keep coming. I catch people on the street. And I'm like, "Miru Sapta Sagaralu Dhati chusara? Chusandi, please." No, I'm saying, chudandi.
Yeah, they come for, they're like, can we take a picture? They were like, have you watched Side A? It's on Amazon Prime.
Side B is releasing in
coming,
theatres.
So you watch it. So this is what the promotion that we're doing.
More than the reasons why to watch this, I think a lot of producers will find reasons why to take these two heroines.
Yes.
Like, the promotions that
We're very hardworking, sir.
Finding anybody and then, calling them and saying, watch it.
For 4 days of promotions, anyone makes eye contact with her, like, please watch our movie.
Rakshith, how tired are you?
No, I'm used to this in the sense, see, when we are working in cinema, that's something which we love to do. So, for me, it is not work because I want, morning when I get up, I want to go to the set.
Passionate about it.
Any work relating to writing or all that, it's completely enjoyable, and that's the reason I chose this life because I don't want to work. I want to, live my life and tell stories. Yeah. But obviously, when it comes to promotions, it's a part of my job. But this part of my life is job. So normally when I'm shooting, only during my promotions I come out. When I'm shooting, I'm completely out of touch with the world. I don't go to any functions. I don't go to any events. I don't shoot ads. Nothing. Yeah. Once the film is ready and I have to go and promote it, that's the only time I come out of my cocoon. Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So, what is that one impression that you had about each other before starting the shoot, and how has it changed? First impression and current impression.
I thought he because he's a star, and I thought he's more reserved, or probably he has that, what, don't come close to me, you talk only when it is required. But he's never that. I think we make fun of him or, joke about it. He's sweet. He's just, you tell whatever. And then he also enjoys. It's not like, they're telling something, let me just listen. He also involves in that. So that was very surprising for me. It's very simple that way. I think that's why, they've just named him Simple Star. But yeah, so Rukmini, I thought she would never talk to me on set, and she's also already done side A, and then I'm coming sideways, so she'll be like, okay, now let's see what you do. This is what I thought, but you can see, we just became close friends, so yeah.
And Priya, you about the two.
I've seen so much of Rakshith's work and everything, and I did think that he would be reserved in the sense of not really associating with, not reserved in the sense of, because he is reserved as a person, it takes him some time to open up. I thought he would be, kind of not really
involved in
not really chatting with people maybe, or perhaps there was some notion of like, I've done this work for a while. There's none of that. He throws, so it was really nice when we were doing our workshops and everything together. He was throwing himself into the work as much as I was, and he'd been working for 10 odd years before that. I had not had work for 3 years. Like, this was my shot. I was like, if they need me to sleep in the set, I'll sleep in the set. Like, it was that energy, but he brings that as well. I really enjoyed discovering that. With Chaitra, I was extremely intimidated by her because if you look at her filmography and her body of work, she's an incredible actor.
Now it's time for you to tell your impressions on them both.
So Rukmini, I've said this a lot of times that she's one of the best actors I've come across. Because I got to play Manu, when she's playing Priya. In the sense, I am very comfortable when, I have to speak through my eyes. And if my co-actor is giving as much as I am giving, then it becomes even more easier. To be frank, I always think that, I always thought that acting is nothing but reacting. As soon as you ask me to act, for me it becomes difficult. You give me a character, you give me a situation, I can get into the situation and be there. And that is possible only when your co-actor is also as deeply involved as much as you. And probably that kind of a chemistry which I have never had in last 10 years. I've worked with so many of them. At one point you are acting, and as soon as they start acting, you also start acting, and you prepare yourself for that situation. For that way, she is just beautiful, as a person. And Chaitra, she is one, she's like a time bomb, which is always like I want to blast. When's my time? She's always looking for that. I got to act with her in Sapta Sagaralu Dhati, but once I knew she's a wonderful actress because when I was acting with her. But then after that I got to. Then she showed me a few clips of her first film, and I was like, wonderful. I mean, what she did there and what she did here. Then I watched Toby. As I told you, she's that time bomb which is always ready to blast. Yeah.
We have a segment that is called red flag and green flag. I will tell some things about people. It is gender neutral. You can assume it's a guy because you're looking at it at a girl's perspective, and for you it's like a girl. Okay. Your partner loves easy money. Red flag or green flag?
Red flag.
Red flag.
I have to think like a guy.
You have to think like you only. Your partner loves easy money. Matlab your girlfriend or your wife loves easy money.
Red flag.
And your partner cannot drive.
Oh my god, I can't drive. Don't say red flag. It's fine. It's not a character judgment.
Not necessarily.
Green flag. It's okay. Beige flag. Neutral.
I like how she influenced people into saying it is green flag.
No, it's actually a green flag. It's nice if they can't drive.
Your partner spends half a day making reels.
Okay, red flag.
Red flag.
Your partner wants you to be a part of every reel.
Every reel.
Red flag. Red flag.
Reddest flag.
Your partner doesn't watch films.
Red flag.
Your partner is very clingy.
I think it's a red flag. It's a red flag for them in life. Like they need to go to therapy. No, it's an issue.
Have a life.
Actually, yeah. I mean, red flag if it is.
అక్కడ హైఫై ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇది రెడ్ ఫ్లాగ్ అవ్వాలి.
No, red flag if it is like all the time.
Your partner only uses Snapchat as a way of communication.
Red flag.
Well, I don't use it. If he's trying to communicate there, it's not reaching me.
Means why you want everything to go after 24 hours?
Exactly.
Your partner likes lazy Sundays.
Hey, green flag.
So there
Please.
no.
Yeah.
Fine.
Your partner hates pets. No
Red
dogs.
flag.
Red flag.
Your partner prefers situationships over serious relationships.
Red flag.
Red flag. Yeah.
Your partner watches Big Boss a lot.
Sometimes I also get involved, so it's not that much of a red flag. But all the time, just sitting and watching.
Are they watching it sarcastically or ironically, or are they
Just
really
for fun.
invested? Like, do they vote?
Just for fun.
Just
yeah.
for fun is okay. Flag.
Okay, no?
Keep it as green.
Green?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Thank you so much, guys. It was so much fun talking to you. And I'm very sure this will be a huge hit like Side. And I really think all of you deserve all the success and love that you're going to get after this release. So thank you so much for giving your time.